Oh, yes, yes, yes. What's up, man? It's Based. Boxing Basement at Triple B. You know, here for the funds, right? uh, I'm freestyling this. I haven't made any notes, but I was just thinking, I gotta do a video for the funds, and I want to do a video for the funds. Now, and I was looking, right, and I was thinking, shit, there ain't no good, huh? Big fights until what? Joyce fights Zhilei Zhang. Until Joyce fights Zhilei Zhang, and that is the next big fight as far as I can see. There's a couple of women's fights. Sky Nicholson, when she isn't giving Eddie Hearn a shiner, is fighting. Who cares about women's boxing? It's so whack, man. So the 23rd of September, we've got Zhilei Zhang vs Big Joyce. Now, I've spoken about this before, about this match before. I enjoyed the first match. Weirdly, it's always good in boxing to see some kind of upset. It restores your faith in the game, right? Right. Again, as I said before, I don't like to repeat myself, but it seems wrong that there had to be a rematch. I think there's a rematch clause, but they're both like what? Zhang is 39, Big Joe is similar, right? And you would have thought that Zhang should have had a shot at the world heavyweight title, Usyk or Tyson Fury, but we both know how whack boxing is, right? And Joyce should have rebuilt a bit, one big win, and then you're back in the mix. The thing is with the heavyweights, especially, one big win, you're back in the mix, man, right? And I like both these guys. I made a video before the first match, and I said, you know what, I hope we see a good match, because I like both these guys. Big Joyce is likable. Yeah, he's original. He's different. He does like painting. It's not the best painting in the world, but he does painting. He started boxing at 21 to lose weight. Big Zhilei Zhang. I mean, just for being Chinese and 6'6" and 270 pounds is of interest, right? Like I said before, I don't like to repeat myself, but I've been in a lot of Chinese restaurants. Yeah, I used to go to Chinatown all the time to eat, and I ain't never seen a Chinese waiter above 5'8", let alone 6'6" and 270 pounds. If Zhilei Zhang turned up to my table with my chicken chow mein and my crispy chili beef, I'd be like, blood clot. You'd have to take a picture. So for that alone, it's interesting to see Zhilei. And both have a huge head. Both of them have a huge head. Now, what that means, I'm not talking metaphorically, I'm talking physically. They both have a big head. And that means, like, usually guys with a big head can take a punch. Jake LaMotta, Oliver McCall, if they got a big skull, they can take a shot. But now we have the rematch, and you know what? I'm looking forward to it. The question is, can Joyce make the changes to beat Zhang? And the issue is, he can't do worse. Surely Joyce cannot do worse than last time. He got lit up, waxed by Zhang. He kept on hitting his eye and busted up and all that. But I will still say, the meme is that Zhang gasses. And people say the Jerry Forrest fight, but apparently he had loads of kidney problems and liver problems. I don't know, man, if that's real, but he definitely had some kind of physical issue there, right? But he's also 39, almost 40, right? So the question is, can Joyce outlast Zhang and take over and beat him, right? Before Zhang stops him. And Zhang did wobble Joyce. Joyce has got a super chin, but he has been stopped. He can be wobbled. Well, he's been stopped in the amateurs, right? Which is very different, but I think it was Sergei Kuzmin, and he wasn't so experienced. But, you know, I hold my position, which was that even though Zhang was hitting him with the great shots, fast. He's got fast hands for a big man. He's got fast hands for a big man. Not really his footwork, but his hands were fast. Yeah. But I still think he was starting to gas when they stopped the fight. And Joyce, we all know, has super stamina, a great chin. He doesn't, all that whole, he gets stronger in the later rounds. Well, it's not that he gets stronger. It's just that he carries on while the other guy is fading. So the question is, can Joyce, right, improve slightly, not take as many shots, and overwhelm Zhang in the later rounds or on points? And this makes it a fascinating fight. If you look at the bookies are, obviously never perfect. I can't stand people to go, the bookies predicted it. Well, if that was the case, you would bet every time on the favorite and win a lot of money. But what they're good at is weighing up probability. And they have it a roughly even fight. Slightly in favor of Zhilei, the Big Bang Zhang, who will bang everybody. Apparently. Yeah. So I think what we've got here is an even fight. Will the Big Bang take off where he left off last time and land in bombs, or will the big Joyce improve himself, especially with the southpaw? Will he start? Would he get hit less? Would he rely on his stamina in the late rounds to get him the win? And again, I'm not saying, I'm saying don't bet on this because the odds are not that great, right? In the first fight, I said, man, it's 25-1 for Zhang to win 25-1 for Zhang to win the first 6 rounds. I said that's worth taking a bet. Or Zhang by KO was like 12-1. I said that's worth taking a bet. But we haven't got those odds now. So I'll have a look again and see what the bookies are offering. But at this point, I don't see it as a betting fight. I see Joyce boxing better. I see him boxing better. I see him pushing into later rounds, where Zhang starts to lose his energy and he starts to. His chin is solid. He's Gay J put him over actually in the 2012 Olympics. So, he's not impregnable, but he's got a solid chin. So what we're saying is, what I'm saying is, Joyce, after a hectic early rounds, starts to take over with his work rate, his constant solid punching, and beats Zhilei Zhang either in the late rounds or on points. People like say, rematches are always like the first match. Well, they're not. They're quite clearly not. There's so many fights you can pull up and especially in the 50s and that, when all these guys used to fight each other every month. LaMotta beat Sugar Ray Robinson in I think it was their first fight, or maybe the second fight, and then he didn't get another win. You get like Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury. The first fight was very different from the second and the third fight. Right? There's all kinds of instances of this. So I don't listen to that nonsense. Right? But at this point, And again, I say don't bet on it, but at this point, I think Joyce, his work rate, he will learn better not to be. He was laughing, he did that silly, he did a meme, which is, oh, everyone's got a plan until they punch him in the face and nothing happens. And I think he fell too in love with his chin, right? But I think he'll be more careful this time. And Zhilei will be more dangerous early. What usually happens in rematches is that both fighters are way more careful. And I don't think I think this will help Joyce more than Zhang. And my prediction at this point, I'm looking forward to the weigh-in to see what weight Joyce weighs. But I believe, through work rate he will win, be it on points or late stoppage. And I don't believe you can. When I say late stoppage, I mean, maybe Zhang's taking too many shots because he's exhausted. But maybe that's a meme. Maybe the whole Zhang gases stuff is a meme. But let's wait and see. It's a great fight. I look forward to it. Right? I look forward to it. It shouldn't have happened, but it is. And let's enjoy it. Peace in the Middle East.